about the value of real estate in wealth creation, but many, very few actually talk about its power to transform communities and even, reduce crime. Now, in this episode, we dig into how housing development, neighborhood planning, and smart property investment, lead to safer streets, better policing, and even stronger social stability in Nigeria. All right. Why is this topic important? I know a number of you are wondering, why, what is really so special about this topic? Now, you lock your doors at night, you avoid certain neighborhoods, but what if I told you that investing in real estate is actually one of the most powerful ways to reduce crime? Think about it. Well, but don't take my word for it. Salome Gideon, right here, she's an expert. And she's also a field person, so I believe that her submission in this regard will be more convincing. Tell the listener out there, Salome, why this topic is really very important, and why real estate or investing in real estate, can be, one of the powerful ways to reduce crime in Nigeria.
Okay, once again, good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Abuja. So, one of the reasons why this topic is very important, it is very important because if you don't invest or if you don't buy properties, abandoned lands and abandoned unfinished project is usually a target or a location for crime scene. Abandoning building attract thief, squatters, and drug activities. Empty plot, no lights, no presence is equal to no safety
Okay.
for that community or that environment closer to that place. But developed property has eyes, has activities, investments that equal to safety. So today we're going to explore how real estate doesn't just build wealth, but it builds peace as well.
Okay. I think it's actually self explanatory. How real estate or investing in real estate is one of the most powerful ways to reduce crime. All right. If you see a building that has been abandoned for quite some time,
Yes.
it's usually a hideout, for thieves, squatters, and people who even peddle drugs, hard drugs, if you know what I'm talking about. And then when the land is not even developed at all, no structure has been erected, it's just empty. Of course, you don't expect to see light there.
No.
You don't expect to see
So,
anybody there
body.
because it's an open space, and that automatically would result to, the absence of safety. It can also be a hibernating, ground for these thieves as well, especially when the place is bushy. All right.
Yeah.
And if you have a property that is developed, of course, you have people staying or living there. That means that there are eyes there, activities, going on
Going
there,
on.
investment as well, day in, day out. Of course, that will scare away thieves. It will scare away, squatters. It will also scare away people who peddle drugs. So that's really, really self-explanatory. Thank you so much for that insight, Salome Gideon.
welcome.
Now let's talk about the link between development and security, because a number of people probably will still be wondering, like, what exactly is the link between development and security? We'll break it down with simple logic and real evidence. Salome, it's over to you.
Okay. So first of all, talk of development. It brings eyes and activities, like I said. Criminals fear exposure. They don't like places that is very exposed
Right.
because they know once this place is exposed, is open, we are definitely going to get caught. So they prefer bushes. They prefer, the forest and somewhere that
Places are not developed or
they are not-
abandoned projects.
Yes, abandoned project.
Right.
They know that people will not come towards that place. So they take that place as their hideout. When home, schools, and shops fill an area, crime drop.
Okay.
Definitely, it
Okay.
drops. Let me give you an example of a place my friend stays around Kupwa.
Okay.
There was a mini estate that was being built, like a 60% of the project, but it was just there. Nobody. There were lots of reports like, yeah, thieves used to come to rob by this social time. There are people there living there. They don't know what they do. They look like criminals, but when the family saw that place, they were like, "Oh, I really love this location. it's not that far from the road and it's not too bushy.
Mm.
Why not let me just buy it, take it off, finish the project, and move in with my family?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, they knew that light is coming there, security is coming there. They definitely just had to go.
And people were also coming there
They
too.
were coming there. The project was finished. Everybody moved into the estate. They were living cool. Like the crime scene in that place dropped to like 60% around
That's
that.
here in Kubwa, Abuja.
Yes, around
Okay.
around that place.
All right.
So you see, with this, once you invest in real estate, it helps not just you yourself. It also helps the community. You are also helping the government to drop the crime scene.
Okay.
And again, investors drive infrastructure. You cannot build an estate, no lights, no security, no fencing, no drainage. Who wants to stay there? Nobody would want to stay in an estate where there is no light. Even if you have security, yeah, but no light, it will be pretty difficult. So you see, once an investor has a property, or once you have your building, definitely there will be lights. There will be fencing where you can secure that very plot, so that
Right.
when somebody is coming, he knows or she knows that in this place I'm safe, because there is light steady, there is fencing, and definitely there will be security attached to it.
All right.
So a group of landlords contributed 10,000 each to build a neighborhood gate and higher security.
Wow.
Luxury is catered stop, like coming to steal property there, just dropped immediately, because they know there's a high level of
Security there.
in this place.
Okay.
So even not just only for the estate, but even the community around, it cannot be temporary because there is
Security there.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, tenancy bring accountability. When people rent homes or shops, they form community and look out for each other.
Okay.
You definitely will not be selfish, because you don't know if this person's house is attacked or yours is next. So you definitely want to look out for each other, so that tomorrow there should not be no incident of, oh, there was a burglary break, oh, they actually came to my house and robbed this, and yes, with that, with your investments in real estate, it doesn't only build you a home or give you a name or a property under your name. It also gives you peace. It also brings security to your family, to the community, and it also helps in dropping the crime scene.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, let's quickly talk about the deal of the week. But before we talk about the deal of the week, a quick recap of what Salome Gideon has just said. Trying to link development and security together is the fact that it helps to, bring eyes and activity, to a particular area of concern. I mean, if an estate is going to be sited around Kubwa, for example, and that place or that area has been like a hideout for criminals, for thieves, or for drug, dealers and the rest. Once they know that some sort of development is coming there, they are going to like run away from that place.
Yes.
And activities will start booming there. All right. So it's going to expose, criminal activities and probably reduce it to the, to the barest, minimum. And of course, you also talk about investors, driving infrastructure from lighting to fencing and also drainage. All of these things, all of these activities will make it very difficult for crimes and criminality, to be the order of the day in that area. And of course, tenancy actually brings accountability. I mean, when people rent homes or shops, they form communities and they look out for each other. Most of the time, even if there is no security presence there, people who actually live in these places, whether they are shop owners or they are tenants, they could just come together and say, look, let's form a team of vigilante,
Yeah,
to
but yes.
always watch us, from so time of the day to so time of the day, and we have to pay them, some amount of money at the end of the month. That way, you've been able to reduce, crime rate in that area.
Yes.
So it's really, really, simple. So very quickly now, we'll move on to the next segment. And dear listener, if you're just joining us, this is the Brick and Mortar Show that's proudly brought to you by My Abuja Home. All right. So Salome Gideon is actually a representative of My Abuja Home, aside being a real estate expert. So now that she's going to be telling us the deals that are available for this week, I would like you to listen very carefully because she will be handing over their numbers that you can actually call to make more inquiries. All right. So here are the current listings where you can build and help transform an area. All right. You can take it upon yourself to verify independently or reach out to Salome Gideon via the phone numbers that she would be handing down in a short bit to, go have an assessment, tour of these areas where, located. So, Salome, it's over to you. Tell us about the deal of the week.
Okay, deal of the week. Deal of the week. Though every part of the show is my sweetest, every part of the show is very, very interesting. But this very part is super interesting. Now, because this is a time where we also, not just only as a firm, we also give back to the community, help the civil servants get the opportunity to have properties for themselves. Because everybody wants to tell them, come and buy, and say, land is for the rich people, it's not for us. No, that is not true.
Right.
Yes. So in Paiko, Gwagwalada, which is after the specialist hospital, other people know it as the University Teaching Hospital. Yes, we have a 500 square meter there, which is going for 1.5 million naira. And we also have a 250 square meter, which is going for a million naira. Now, this very location is good for if you're just a young couple or a young man, you just want to start home, you start your life. It's also a good location for you. You just want to invest for income unit. It's a very good location as well.
Okay.
So we also have Ingiri, which is directly opposite the university staff quarters of Abuja. We have the 500 square meter going for 5 million naira and the 300 square meter going for 3 million naira as well. This location is also strong rental, short lets potential. It's also
buy or celebrate with me. I don't hammer.
Chike, wetin happen?
Na my Abuja Home Limited o, the ogbonge real estate company wey dey support small man. Na dem do Christmas super discount promo again o.
My Abuja Home Limited Christmas super discount promo again? How now?
You don't forget last year December where my Abuja Home Limited do promo. I knock your door. I tell you, you fall down. You do nothing about them. Those 4 plots of 500 square meters land where I been buy for 500k each now, then what? 2.8 million naira each.
My God!
Just go their social media Instagram. You go see videos, testimonies of many of us wey don collect our allocation letter sef.
Ha! You talk am. Which kind mistake be this? Hi!
Wake up! My Abuja Home dey do another Christmas super discount promo this December.
Ah, thank God oh.
The promo better pass the one of last year, and then don't get lands inside Kuje, Giri, Karishi and Peko for Gwagwalada.
Wait oh, they have land in Kuje, Giri, Peko and Karishi? Give me their phone number now.
Wait, make I shock you. 500 square meter plot for Kuje will be 2 million naira now. Before na 5.5 million naira. Giri when a 500 square meters plot before na 8.5 million naira, but now na 3 million naira. The Karishi where na 400 square meters plot now na 4 million naira, before na 6.5. While the Peko 500 square meter plot where na 3.5 million naira before, then go sell am for 1.5 million naira. They even get smaller plots of 250 square meters, 300 square meters if you want.
Brother, give me their number now, I beg.
Pay 500k now to get any of the land, and they pay the balance small. But remember, the promo they finish on the 30th of December. Oh,
Chike, give me their number. Oh, no time.
Just call 080-888-37426. I say 080-888-37426, or you will call 080-827-23824. Now it be 080-827-23824. You can visit their website for www.myabujahome.com. Hello, My Abuja Home. I want the Christmas super discount promo. My Abuja Home. Live the life.